Well, Alex, I'm a little disappointed that my last concoction didn't actually blow up. All I really did was burn a couple fingers and, cut myself here and there. So I'm going to do something else with some of the most dangerous, awesomely powerful substances known to man. Pepper and salt. I'm courting danger just by having these in the same container because, I'll show you. Okay, that's probably more than enough. After you touch the pepper, you want to make sure, absolutely sure, that you don't have any left on your hands. And for salt, this is the tricky part. Keep it away from the pepper. Alright. Yeah, that should be enough. Now, what you need to remember is keep your piles of salt and pepper separate. The reason you want to do that is because salt and pepper are very chemically reactive. Sodium chloride, pepperium chloride. You don't want to get those two together. If you ever see anybody mixing them together in a restaurant, that's a no-no. You want to stop them from doing that. Tackle them if you have to. Do whatever it takes. Bet you want to know why? Well, I'm going to tell you why, because I'm your Uncle Danny. Let's see what happens when you mix them. I should probably be wearing safety gloves, but what the heck. I should probably be wearing goggles, but you only live once. Alright, you ready? Alright. Alright, Alex. Now the substance is in a very, very volatile state. The slightest motion can set it off. So what I'm going to do, instead of touching it with my finger, is take the spoon. Remember how dangerous I told you spoons were in the last video that I made for you? Just kidding. Now you know, Alex, your mommy, your daddy, and your grandparents will probably tell you that Uncle Danny is goofy. And you know what? They're absolutely right. But just because I'm goofy doesn't mean that I'm stupid. So, before I actually start whacking at this thing, we are going to put on our safety goggles. Your mommy can tell you about the teacher at Williamsburg High School who wasn't wearing safety goggles when he was working on wood and he put his eye out. And that wood wasn't even flammable. And just for extra protection, so I don't breathe in any of the nasty fumes, we're going to put on this. Alright? Ready? Where'd the spoon go? Well, Alex, at least I found the spoon. But as you can see, pepper and salt can be awfully dangerous stuff. Take a look at that. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what you call a pinhole camera right there. Ooh, I wonder what we do with ketchup and mustard. Ooh. Now, as you can see, Alex, we have a very, very nice blast pattern here on the bottom of the spoon. This was something that was discovered in the First World War when they were looking for alternatives to artillery, and they just figured, hey, let's pepper these wastelands, literally. Pepper and salt mixed together. Now we can have different reactions on this end of the spoon. We can have different reactions on that end of the spoon. If I'd used my hand, we wouldn't have my hand anymore to be holding the spoon. So you don't want to do that. If you ever decide you're going to mix salt and pepper, make sure you have your goggles, make sure you have this, preferably make sure you have earplugs, and a good solid spoon that you don't mind getting blown up just in case.